before we progress to start getting items listed onto your eBay store, the first thing that you need to do is you need to register with these wholesale suppliers. So the first one that I'm going to be looking at is CJ Dropshipping, and the second one is Yakify. And I'm going to talk about both of them in this video. Now, I will leave a link in the description of this video for both of these suppliers for you to go ahead and join. The link in the description is an affiliate link. You don't pay anything to join through my affiliate link. However, you will be supporting me as a content creator. So I really appreciate if you go into the link of the description of this video and then go ahead and join through my link for both CJ Dropshipping and Yakify. So let's talk a little bit about both of these. Now, the reason why we're going to use wholesale dropshipping suppliers rather than selling from a marketplace is you need to understand eBay's policy on dropshipping. Now, I do have another eBay dropshipping masterclass which teaches people how to dropship from AliExpress. Now, AliExpress is a marketplace. However, in the masterclass, I do also advise people to get in touch with suppliers to start dealing with them directly. Now, this strategy will deal with wholesale suppliers directly, so you're not going to be dropshipping from AliExpress. Now, why is that important? So if you read eBay's dropshipping policy, it says dropshipping, also known as product sourcing, is when you buy stock from a supplier and work with them to send items directly to your buyers without ever handling them yourself. Dropshipping, where you fulfill orders directly from a wholesale supplier, is allowed on eBay. So both of these are wholesale suppliers. Remember though, if you use dropshipping, you are still responsible for the safe delivery of the item within the time frame you stated in your listing and the buyer's overall satisfaction with their purchase. However, listing an item on eBay and then purchasing the item from another retailer or marketplace that ships directly to your customer is not allowed on eBay. In such cases, we may remove your listings from search, display them lower in search results, or remove them completely from the site. We may also limit, restrict, suspend your ability to buy, sell, or use site features on eBay, and you could lose any special status and or discounts associated with your account. So what does that basically mean? eBay does allow dropshipping on its platform, but what it does not like is dropshipping from places like Amazon, Walmart, or potentially even AliExpress, but AliExpress not as much. Now, what I do teach people when you are dropshipping from AliExpress is really get in touch with the manufacturers of the products or get in touch with the suppliers and then see if you can deal with the suppliers directly. That way you will be getting fantastic products from suppliers directly. So that's the way how to drop ship from AliExpress properly. But then this looks at it in a different way, from the extent that what CJ Dropshipping and Yakify do is, if you find a product that you want to sell but it's listed on AliExpress, you can send a sourcing request to CJ Dropshipping or Yakify. And as a matter of fact, you're going to be sending sourcing requests to both to see who gives you the best possible price. And then once they source it, what they do is they get in touch with the manufacturers and see what the best wholesale price they can get for you. And then what they allow you to do is they allow you to sell the product in single orders, so you don't have to purchase in bulk at the start. Now, what then happens is once you start selling a product, and if you feel that this is a product that's selling really well, what you can then do is you can then send a wholesale quote. You can get a wholesale quote on this product. And what CJ Dropshipping and Yakify will do is they will then get in touch with the manufacturer again and see what they can do to reduce the price and purchase the product in bulk. Obviously, when you are purchasing as a single order, you only have to fulfill the order once you make a sale on eBay. But when you make a bulk order, you will have to pay in advance for them to purchase the product in bulk and bring it into their warehouses. Now, the difference between CJ Dropshipping and Yakify is that with Yakify, they can purchase most products for you in bulk order with a minimum order quantity of 10. So although the single dropshipping allows you to order single items, but when you want to purchase in bulk, they can start giving you discounts at 10 items. However, what you also need to understand is that Yakify, when you do purchase a bulk order, you must sell all the bulk orders within 2 months. If you don't sell it within 2 months, then you are going to get charged a fee, a rental fee to use their wholesale space, to use their warehouse space. So the minimum order is 10. However, CJ Dropshipping is slightly different. They allow you to keep the products in their warehouses indefinitely, so as long as you want to keep it there. Now with them, the minimum order quantity is anything between 50 to 100, so you will be looking at products that if you really want to purchase in bulk, then you can have a look at CJ Dropshipping. You will obviously need to make an order of a minimum of about 50 products to get the best possible price. But once they purchase the item, once they purchase it in bulk, they store it in their warehouse. Either one of these, they both store it in their warehouse. That will basically mean that your orders will start getting fulfilled a lot quicker as well, because it's now in their warehouse. Once it's in their warehouse, as soon as you place the order, they'll just pick up the order and then they'll start processing the order within 1 to 2 business days. This obviously in the long term gives your buyers a better user experience, which will help support your eBay account. And then on top of that, what you also need to understand is eBay have a thing called item misrepresentation policy, which I will show you now. So what the item location policy is to make sure buyers have a clear understanding of shipping charges and delivery times. We require all our sellers to provide clear, accurate information in their listings about where their items are located. So if you have a look at this, and then you can just have a read through it if you wish to do so. Now, what you're not allowed to do on eBay is when you list an item, you're not allowed to misrepresent where the item is based. For example, here it says if the item location is Omaha, Nebraska, United States, that's absolutely fine with a valid zip code. But what you can't do is inaccurate or confusing locations such as Beijing, United Kingdom. So although your account may be based in United Kingdom, if the item's based in Beijing, you're misrepresenting where this is, because Beijing is not in United Kingdom, it's in China. So you'll have to give an exact city and an exact country. Now, when you drop ship from AliExpress, the problem usually happens is that you are working with multiple suppliers who have various warehouses all over the country, so it's very difficult to get an exact location. For that reason, most people use mainland China. However, it's different with Yakify, because Yakify, they have one warehouse and that's based in Shenzhen, China. CJ Dropshipping, they have 2 warehouses, both in China. One's in Yiwu and another one's in Shenzhen, China. Now, you will know where they hold your products because they hold specific products in the Yiwu warehouse and specific products in the Shenzhen warehouse. Whereas Yakify, they've just got the one warehouse. So what they do is when it's single orders, they bring the orders into their warehouse and then they ship it from their warehouse. Same with Yakify and both CJ Dropshipping. So when you enter your tracking information, it will be able to be tracked back to the exact location where the item was sent from. So you're not misrepresenting the policy. And I will show you that when you're listing an item, I will show you what to look out for. So don't worry about this just yet. But this is just so that you understand some of the things that will be coming up in the rest of the program. And I will just prepare you for it now. So when it does come up, it doesn't confuse you because I've explained it to you in more detail. So what I would like for you to do now is go ahead and create an account with CJ Dropshipping and both Yakify. Again, I will leave a link in the description of this video. I really appreciate it if you join through my link. Once both these accounts are set up, you are ready to start sourcing items from Yakify and both CJ Dropshipping, which we will look at later. The first important thing is to find items that are selling well on eBay, and then I will show you how to source these items from both these suppliers. Let's go over to the next video.